Guys, I quit my job. Some of you may be thinking, why would you quit your tennis coaching job? It's what you love, what you're most passionate about. But let me tell you why. As many of you will know, I've been a tennis lover for so many years, and tennis means the absolute world to me. But the journey doesn't stop here. I'm going to be taking my social media full time, meaning I'm going to travel all around the world to some incredible tennis tournaments, connect with you guys in the tennis community, and the most important reason is to grow the sport of tennis, which I love. You thought I was going to quit my job and never play tennis again? Definitely not. I'm a man on a mission, ready to change the game of tennis. Let's grow the sport together.
So let's rewind back to where it all started. Me making some videos in my back garden during lockdown. Never did I think it would lead to traveling all around the world and meeting people like Roger, Novak, Carlos, and many others. I've had the privilege of traveling to 30 plus countries and 50 events globally, all because of the support that you've given me through my content. Now I want to give back on an even bigger international scale. Tennis means everything to me, and in 2024, I had the incredible opportunity to travel around the world and help grow the tennis community. It's been an amazing journey, and now I'm excited to take it even further and with an even greater impact.
Guys, it's my last week here at David Lloyd's, and it's been one amazing time. I mean, I've learned so much. The coaching from my 40 to 50 hours a week here, my 8 hours a group every single week for 50 weeks of the year. I've learned so much. I've grown as a person, and most importantly, I've had fun doing what I love. I'm now on a different type of pathway to grow the sport of tennis and inspire the next generation to pick up a racket and play tennis. I think it's a sport for life that many people should play or get a chance to play, and I want to give that access to people. Hope to see many more people playing the sport of tennis. That was a really sweet way to say goodbye here at David Lloyd's, but I got given one big card here, as you can see in my hand. I'm going to open up and show you guys. Wow, it's like a little present. Wow, guys, let me just take it out here and show you what is actually inside. Oh, best of luck, Dylan, from David Lloyd's women's team. Wow, look how many. I'm not sure if you can see that, guys. It's a humongous card with so many lovely messages. I can't wait to read through all of these and share. But thank you so much for your patience, kindness, and perseverance during so many years of outstanding coaching. We will miss you. Well, there it is, guys. Yeah, it's one of those periods in your life where you feel that you are taking one of the biggest risks, but yet you know it's in the right direction. So far in my life, I've felt that I've always done things for others in wanting to help to teach them about tennis, educate people on the sport, and grow them as a person and as a player. And now I feel like I'm being a little bit selfish my own self, wanting to do things that I feel like I can help more in this world, but for myself and for others. And that's taking the leap, leaving my day-to-day coaching job here at David Lloyd's to venture off into the world of tennis and social media and see where it takes me. It's exciting, it's scary, but it's everything I've always wanted. And I can't wait to take you guys along on the journey and show you guys what's in store next. I wanted to share a few things about why I thought about taking these steps in order to reach my full potential, or where I believe I want to be in, let's say, 5 years from now. So it's all about perspective in my own mind. It's building things that I can control myself for the future of Dylan. So a few life lessons that I just wanted to share with you guys in how I've managed to build my social media to this kind of level and kind of follow my passions, doing what I love every single day, is don't take no for an answer. I would say you got to make sure that you go after your goals and dream big. Did you hear that, guys? Dream big. Take the opportunities that come towards you, because you never know where they could lead to. And that's the crazy thing about what this social media journey has taught me, is there's so many risks in life, but it's just which risks are the right ones to take trying to take all these calculated ones, trying to say yes or no to these new things that come up into your life. I mean, you never know where life is going to take you. My first tip that I would give to anyone is the discipline and consistency. These two things are absolutely key to building a career in any realm of any sort. This is like a life lesson more than just tennis. So for me, having the discipline to post one video every single day, no matter what. I'm constantly thinking of new ideas. I'm thinking about how I can grow as a person. I'm constantly thinking about how I can evolve in my own personal business as you call it like a solo entrepreneur. And having that consistency to post that often and that frequent, you're going to learn along the way. So let's say for me, my avenue's tennis. I'm posting one video every single day. Some videos will do better than others. You're going to learn from the mistakes that you've made. Maybe the music didn't fit the vibe of the tennis video. Maybe I'm doing an educational video on a certain tennis tip, but some people are like, that doesn't really resonate with me that well. Okay, let me try to reword what I was saying so then it performs better. And then boom, a viral video. You're like, wow, I've just learned along the journey. There's so many ups and downs along the journey in order to get where you want to be. It just takes time, guys. Time and patience. So discipline and consistency is the first one. The next point is my preparation and how I perceive things in the short term and long term. So I'm an avid person in writing down my goals, my short term, my medium, my long term goals. But short term goals are like bite size. What am I doing today that's going to help to develop me for where I want to be in 5 years from now? So it might be small wins, doing my daily posts. It might be making sure I work out at least 3 times a week, making sure I do a lot of mobility so that my body's nice and fit. So when I'm training and preparing for these big tennis events, or maybe even playing in some professional matches, hopefully one day against future pros, stay tuned for that, then I'll be ready. And it's my preparation through making sure I have an organized goal section in my life. Short term, my medium term goals, and then where I want to be in 5 years. I'm thinking, Dylan, what does 5 years want to look like for you? I'd be like, well, I have these clear goals. I want to grow the sport of tennis. I want to make changes in the tennis world and make tennis more accessible. I want people to learn and love the sport like I do, but they need a chance to play it, right? You want people to play at all different levels, from the juniors up to the pros and even in between of the amateurs, right? Tennis is a lifelong sport, and I think it can teach you so much more than just the sport itself. So that's my next one. It's having short-term goals all the way up to the long-term goals, and just having that perspective on life in itself, that you may not get where you want to be straight away, but doing the small wins along the way will get you towards your goal closer. I'll keep it short and sweet, but I've got a third point, and this is following your passions, doing what you love. And one of the things that I've heard more recently is that when you do things that you love, they say you never work a day in your life. Yeah, this is true, but you need money to pay the bills, right? I always view of doing things that I love and enjoy, but to a certain degree, when you're doing these types of things that you love, there might be things in your day that you don't love so much. And that's all perfectly fine. It's thinking of the grand scheme of things. So if I do these small wins, I will get to hopefully there or a bit closer, just like I mentioned in the short-term and long-term goals as before. When I'm following my passions, which is tennis, I could do this even if I was retired, guys. I could do this even if I won the lottery tomorrow. I'm like, yes, Dylan, you've won millions of pounds. You can travel the world. You don't need to work anymore. Guys, I still would make these videos online. I still love being in the tennis world. I still want to coach. Nothing's going to change. So I'm thinking, even money aside, I would still carry on doing what I love. And that's the most important thing to think about. Follow your passions, have big dreams, and go after them. Life is too short, guys. You want to make sure that you live your life to the absolute fullest. So if you're going to take anything away, guys, follow your passions and your dreams and go after them. You never know where life's going to take you. And for me now, it's all about doing what I love and keep growing as a person, both mentally, physically, and in my social network, and in my career. And you guys are going to come along with me. This is my true self. I've not prepared anything right now. This is literally what's on the top of my mind. And I can't wait to see where the next steps take me. But I hope you guys are going to enjoy this journey. Just like me, I'm a bit nervous and scared, but I know it's for the best. I'll see you guys in future videos. Bye for now.